McClennely Raiz Brazil. Those moves were of Miss Jonia McClenney, who's in the studio with us today. You always look like you're having so much fun on stage.
Oh, I do.
It's infectious.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you're on stage?
Oh, it's just so much joy, and it's just like a dream every time.
It's a dream come true, right?
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much for being here with us. We're excited to have you.
Oh,
Let's backtrack a little bit. We want to know how, because you were born in Brazil, raised in Brazil, and I'm sure as a little girl you had dreams of doing what you just saw right now. Talk about that. Talk about your childhood.
Well, I always loved to dance, and I always try to like dance in everything that I could be involved in school and even in church. And with time I started taking classes as a child and jazz, and then later on ballet, hip hop, contemporary. And
How old were you when you first started?
when I started like dancing folk dances, I was like 4. You know, that was my first contact with Brazilian folk dances. Yeah, different ones from Recife, Pernambuco, you know, in school. And you are exposed to all the folk parties and celebrations. You know, at Christmas they have like Pastorio and Carnival Frevo, Maracatu, Dança do Coco, and all different types of dances that are regional. Yes.
When you were at home having the reunions and stuff, were you the one that was always the one that started the dances and the party?
Oh, I was a big dancer, yes. I'll put music on, and then sometimes my parents had friends and I was just dancing.
You were the one, you were the show. Were they always very supportive of you and your dreams?
Absolutely, yes. My parents, even though we don't really have like dancers in the family, but they like, oh, that's how she expressed herself.
So your mom and your dad, they didn't do dance or anything with music involved?
No,
or?
music, yes, absolutely. My
Okay.
dad's family, all my aunts, all his sisters, they play instruments, and one even has a master's and PhD at the University of Texas, and she's a professor in music.
Wow.
Yeah, and then in my mom's side, my mom also, she played like the flute, and she used to play.
So there is music in the blood.
Yes.
So when you were still in Brazil, what would you say was your first like biggest or excitement when it came to dancing? Like when was your first performance that you were just so like, oh my gosh, this is coming together?
Yes, well, when I started like competing already in my teenage years in a dance company that, you know, it's called Sing at the time, and we competed like jazz and contemporary. And it was very exciting because I was doing ballet. I mean, actually, I got a scholarship in Ballet Carla Perotti in São Paulo.
Wow.
That was really a blessing. And then when I started competing with this other company, it was really a thrill, you know, because you are going to the best dance festivals and seeing amazing dancers, and then you just get more inspired to keep studying. And then I also started doing hip hop with Companhia de Performance with Tati Sanchez in Brazil. That she's actually a big dance celebrity now, and she, you know, choreographed for Disney Channel in Brazil and stuff. So with my journey with her was amazing because we were able to perform all over different events for Reebok and from different big fitness and, you know, dance events.
You know, a lot of people talk about the life of a dancer can be a little bit discouraging, sometimes stressful because of the competition. How do you deal with that?
Well,
when you first started?
Yeah. Well, I think like when you get to perform professionally, then you feel that, you know, in a closer look, because then you are, you know, there are people, all kinds of people. There are a lot of kind people.
Yeah.
And there are also people that, you know, they don't really care about, you know, how you do, how your journey. They just want to succeed no matter what, you know. And and then it's just you just have to, if you love, it's your passion, you just have to do it with your heart. And I believe highly integrity and work ethic, because it goes a long way, you know. And if you do shortcuts, you end up in a dead-end street.
Right.
That's what I believe.
Right. And then and your journey didn't stop there. When did you decide to come to Los Angeles to really pursue this dream?
Well, I was actually, Samba for me was a very fun thing in Brazil, that I would go and watch Samba school rehearsals or go to a pagode club. It was not something I actually performed. And I came here, you know, performing jazz and hip hop. And I went to, you know, to Los Angeles and on Broadway in New York to take classes, hip hop and jazz classes.
Wow.
And then I got so excited, like, I gotta move here. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to go back to Brazil, quit my job, and just go and try.
And you came by yourself?
I came by myself.
Weren't you scared? I mean, you had nobody here. Did you have anybody here that you knew?
Well, I had a friend at the time that she used to dance professionally with me in Brazil in the hip hop company that we used to perform. And she was here, but we didn't really, you know, get to live together or anything, because she was in Orange County. I stayed here in Hollywood, you know, and I kind of found my way. I mean, I met some people through her, and some of those people in the beginning kind of gave me a hand and hints, but I knew some other people from Brazil, you know, that went to Brazil to teach hip hop and stuff, and some choreographers, Americans, and I started like going to those people that I met before, networking and finding, you know, I found a waitressing job, and I got a dance studio that support me, and I tried to, you know, get me the visa and everything. So
I read in your bio that you actually have a bachelor's degree.
Yeah.
And you got that in Brazil.
Yes.
So you got a bachelor's degree in Brazil, you came to Los Angeles, and you worked as a waitress. I mean, that's insane. But that's really because you were driven by your passion.
Yes.
Were you able to receive a fitness job here as a trainer, right?
Yes.
With your
yes, I was doing both actually, because as a trainer and a instructor, fitness instructor, it's not enough income to pay for your bills. But I still love doing that. And then I was doing, some fitness and dancing and waitressing all at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Raiz Brazil. That is your dance company.
Yes.
What inspired you or motivated you to come up with this team of dancers?
Well, it's been almost 6.5 years, and I was already performing, samba and Brazilian dances for, let's say, it's been almost 14 years I've been doing samba shows. So I was already performed for almost 8 years, and I got to a point that I was hungry for something more, because there was no samba group in LA or anywhere else here that pursue the theatricality on samba and even other Brazilian dances, except Afro-Brazilian, yes, there is, but those other types of dances I hadn't seen, and I had all these ideas with my dance background, for jazz, ballet, hip hop. I was able to transfer that knowledge and without losing the authenticity to samba, and that was my dream. I had that vision. And I was like, okay, if nobody's doing and I want to do this, then I guess I have to do
it. Yeah. Was it a struggle at first?
Well, yeah, it's a journey. It's it's a struggle at first, and and keeps going.
It didn't come together that quickly, right?
No, it's just always, because you have to, you are so passionate, and then you need to, no matter what, the struggles and the obstacles, you need to actually keep inspiring yourself.
Yes.
So you have the strength to deal with people, because I have to lead dancers. I have to get them excited about what I'm excited.
Exactly.
Otherwise, they won't want to do the hard work. And it's a lot of hard work, a lot of practicing, and
time in the studio.
Yes.
Watching back. Let's talk about that too. Who inspires you? Who do you watch when you were a little girl? You're like, oh, I want to be like that person. I want to dance like her. Or have her charisma. Someone that you looked up to and still do now, maybe.
Yeah. Well, there are many people. I had a jazz teacher in school that he was amazing, and inspired me a lot. That was still like in elementary, going to middle school. And then Wilson in Recife. So I remember. And then later on, I mean, Tati Sanchez, that still was like a big, choreographer in Brazil, in São Paulo. She was my mentor with hip hop, and she inspired me so much as well. Seeing director Ney, also with his drive on the jazz and contemporary, he'll push us so hard. That also inspired me. And in college as well, some friends like Maristela, and a friend, they were like amazing dancers, and the people just around me, I would look at them. And with Samba, I mean, that was like unknown people that I would just go and watch, but I would just like, have fun. And then later when I started performing here, I remember all this woman that I was seeing beautiful, dancing some on a Samba school or even in a club, and then it's just out that, you know, uh, those visions that you've had. You start coming back to you. And then you start like looking at people that you are start performing with. I mean, everybody always has something that you can learn, from.
Right.
Yes, it's really exciting.
Dancing I think is also a lifestyle, because it's not just about practicing and watching others, but I think you also have to maintain yourself. And you got to be healthy. You got to eat right.
Yes,
you got to do the facials. It's work, right?
Yes, everything. It's like a whole package. You have to, be fit to be able to perform, and the dancing constantly does help, to provide that. But at the same time, it's not only that. You have to eat healthy. You have to maintain your weight. Especially Samba, we are in a bikini all the time.
Yes, and we saw.
So the cameras are, don't lie.
Right.
And the stage also shows everything. So we need to watch what we eat. We need to work out. We need to keep ourselves, groomed and everything. So we have that, the image that is expected when they want to hire you.
Exactly.
Because it is about, a whole package together. Only image is not enough.
It's not going to cut it.
Yeah. You need
and
to
those moves don't look very easy. Not everybody can go up there and move the weight. So those costumes, do you have any are you the one that comes up with the ideas? Do you have any input in that? In your costumes?
Sometimes I do, but I have like two major Samba designers.
Oh, okay.
Doris De Hilso, she's amazing with Samba collection. She is like, so professional, and she works with Carnavalesco in Brazil. She works in partnership with people in Brazil, and so her stuff is really authentic and amazing quality. And also have Guadalupe, that is this Mexican lady that she's actually amazing too. She loves Brazilian costumes, and she does a lot of great, beautiful stuff. And sometimes when it's not just Samba, I design, the model one, and I take to her, and she does like I envision too as well. So they are both really amazing,
You've accomplished a lot of things, Jonia. What would you say is your next dream? Something to push it a little bit further, because you don't want to stop, right? You want to keep going and grow and make this dream bigger. What would you say would be the next one?
Well, I really would like to perform with Raiz Brazil, touring theaters. That's my ultimate goal. We are very theatrical. We work so hard, and we practice more than any summer.
And you traveled already, performed overseas, right?
Yes, we have traveled into China, Mexico, and Thailand. We work with Brazilian producers like Brazilian Productions took us to Thailand, and China was a difference, was a Chinese producer.
Wow.
And so we. In LA now we're doing things with Brazilian Nights. We are promoting the Rio 2 movie. So it's like we work with different producers, and but I really would like to have a Raiz Brazil tour. you know, and
Yes.
to do like a storyline, have a author, like a writing, exclusive, compose music for the show, live music,
Yeah.
like really go all the way.
Really represent Brazil and the culture and the music.
Yes.
And when they think of that, they think of you and all the dancers, right? That's what it is.
Yes, represent our culture and art form, with authenticity and with integrity in a beautiful way that anyone would feel like enlightened to watch,
right. Exactly.
Not just exploring one side of it, but trying to, just because we are artists,
Exactly.
the artists supposed to color the world. And then it just feel like when you are doing that, people just, for that moment at least, they feel like
a part of it,
and then they feel that the world is a better place.
Exactly.
It's just like
it's just inspire and motivate people.
Yeah.
We're about to wrap it up here, but I want to play a little true or false game. It's going to be very fun. It's going to be about Brazil. Okay. Hey, if you don't get the answer right, it's not a big deal because I myself didn't know them as I was looking them up. Okay. Ready? Okay. Jonia, Brazil is the largest country in South America. True or false?
True.
True. Brazil occupies roughly half of South America. True or false?
True.
True. Good.
Yeah,
the capital of Brazil is Brasilia. True or false?
True. Rio de Janeiro used to be the capital of Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah, the first capital of Brazil, it was Salvador and Bahia, and then it was Rio de Janeiro, and then they built Brasilia.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. See, you know your stuff. This is why we're doing it. You're teaching me. You're teaching me. Okay, all of Brazil is south of the equator. True or false?
South of the equator?
All of Brazil is south of the equator.
Yes. Truth?
False.
Oh.
Most of it.
Most of it.
Yeah, most of it.
And it was like some more.
Yeah. According to this website. Okay. Sao Paulo is the largest city in Brazil. True.
Yes.
True. The official language in Brazil is Spanish.
False.
That's right. What is it?
Portuguese.
The Brazilian flag has 26 stars. True or false? I didn't know this one. The Brazilian flag has 26 stars.
I think it's false.
It's false.
Yeah,
right. It has 27.
Yeah.
Good job! She also taught us a little bit something in this website as well. Maybe a little bit outdated. Anyways, thank you all for joining us. Jonia, it was a pleasure to have you. We'll be seeing more of you.